right, now, second step. Anybody know the second step? Yeah, appreciate. Now, I spend some time on appreciation because we are so poor at it. But, out of the 10 lepers, not very many went back and said thank you. But I want to take you a little higher than thank you on this. So, thank you for making hot chocolate, Susie. Thank you, Bob, for shoveling out there. Thank you, Lisa, for trying on those slippers. Okay, who is this about? It's about me. Thank you for doing that for me. See, all my thank yous are about me. Thank you that you did me. All right? Now, the difference between that and what I want to call appreciation is how do you make it about them? I want to appreciate you, not just talk about what you did for me. So, Mike, and I say this everywhere I go, and I get rave reviews for this, that it's the man's job to take out the trash. And it's cross-cultural. It's a gender trait.
Nature, not nurture.
Yeah.
The trash gene.
What'd he say?
The trash gene.
It's on why.
They have. Okay, the trash gene is on Y. So one day, the Lord said to me, I want you to appreciate Mike for taking out the trash. He was out taking out the trash. And I thought, well, it's his job. So what? Anyway, but I was thinking then just instantly in my mind that I could thank him for taking out the trash for me. And I felt like the Lord said, no, I want you to appreciate him. You mean it's about him? It's not about moi? Okay? So I didn't know what to do as far as appreciating him, because all I knew, the farthest I could go, which I don't normally in those situations when it's his job. Honey, can you hear me? Raise your hand if you hear me. Okay. So I realized that what I needed to do was to go to his character traits. So, you know what, Mike? And this is even hard for me to do in a group. You know what, Mike? You are so neat and punctual. You're so caring. What else would you get for taking? What else you got?
You do the dirty work so that I don't. I mean, no, that's more.
Right,
I mean,
right.
But without expecting.
Yeah, you're self-effacing. You're faithful, diligent. Okay, this is a. Whew.
Way to go, Mike.
Wow. His head is just getting no. Now listen. It's enough when you have people and you say thank you. And people like that when you say thank you because they don't get it very often. Or they get a perfunctory thank you kind of a thing. But here's the deeper step, and that is if you thank according to the character of the person. So this is what I see in you. You're happy, you're generous, you're kind, you're invested, you're interesting. I can do that. And you know what? It does something inside because I'm talking about you. And I'm not just talking about me and what you did for me. Okay, so I want to do this based on, not just based on blah, blah, blah. You're kind, you're generous, you're God, you're this, you're that. I want to base it on what he showed you in the positive memory about who he is. Okay? All right, so that's what the appreciation I want to practice here is, Jesus, this is what I appreciate about you based on that experience I'm remembering and feeling.
It's one of the hardest things I have found it's one of the hardest things to get people to move from thank you about me to character.
Yes.
And sometimes they don't even get what I'm trying to, because the way I'm saying it, I guess, what I'm trying to explain to them, because it is all about them, quite frankly, in their minds, as it is about me when I'm doing it. So it is quite a hard thing.
Yeah. But my scientist psychiatrist has said to me on more than one occasion that it makes a more intense connection. So I try to do that because, oh, look, when you praise, right? When you praise, it's a lot about you. Did you know? Have you noticed that when you praise him, it's a lot about you and me do this, and right. But when you get into worship, like after you warm up in praise and you get into worship, then it's all about him. And that's really when you get your connection, isn't it? I mean, for me, I'm very thankful when I'm praising. So I want you to try this by, and here's the prompt: Jesus, this is what I appreciate about you. You are so. All right, let's try. But base it on what he gave you as a memory. If you can, But what we don't want is just mindless, you're good, it has nothing to do with anything.